Welcome to Cinema Creature Club with your hosts, Baby Tay
and Screamo Socks.
And join us as we take a deep dive in the macabre unknown films we find in the wild. Welcome back, episode 4.
Welcome back.
Today we're going to be covering Excision, which, funny enough, this is our first American film that we covered.
I can't believe it's the first one.
I know. I was kind of comfortable being with like the foreign films.
Mm-hmm.
So didn't need the subtitles, but you know me, I already have it anyway. So so this is actually a film from 2012, and which is different from our other episodes also. But I was getting kind of bullied a little bit by my husband.
Yeah.
Saying like, are you guys just going to keep covering like old shit, or like, can we get some new age stuff? So I this has kind of been on my list for like years and years of just like wanting to watch it. I remember it was kind of big when I was like in college. But I just never really got around to it. And if you guys haven't guessed already, you know where it's available for free to watch. It's on Tubi.
Good old Tubi.
I just we always happen to find movies that just happen to be on Tubi.
100%.
So just to briefly go into this movie, like I said, it came out in 2012, and it's not your typical horror movie. I don't think it has a lot of comedic elements to it, which I really, really appreciate. Intentional humor. Let me revise that. Intentional humor. It was trying to be funny. Because some of the other films that we covered, I don't think they were trying to be funny, but it was funny.
It had that kind of underlying humor, like Napoleon Dynamite. Like it was a bit dry the way she was.
Oh yeah, I really loved her personality.
Yeah.
So, and this surprised me too. 85% Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
General public rating was 6.8 out of 10, and I side more with the Rotten Tomatoes. I think it was better than what people give it credit for. And I wasn't sure which you were going to think about it either.
I saw the cover, I read the description, and I was like, it's got that gloomy look, on the thumbnail. I was like, I'll give it a shot. Let's see what this is about. 'Cause it was not what I expected. I didn't even put the title into any context. I was just like,
you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's play it.
I feel like if it sucks, I can bully her. So this film was directed by
Richard Bates Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And you shared something, before we got on air, was this is actually based on a short that he did in 2008. I didn't know that. I didn't watch it. You said you watched it. What'd you think?
I literally just got done watching it before recording. So it was okay. I think that seeing the actual film itself first and then going back to watch it, it wasn't its intended purpose, right? So I think to me, I was just kind of like, it's a good thing that he redid it, because it was okay. The character that played Pauline was very different from the film version, and I'm glad it was different. So,
okay. So I'm not missing anything.
It was pretty cool. He did definitely keep a lot of ideas that he had in the short and put that in the film. So I thought that was really cool. He didn't really lose certain key points that obviously were important to him enough to make sure that it made it in the film. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I would skip the short and just watch the movie.
Okay. I'm not watching it.
And it's actually a pretty short film, 81 minutes.
Oh. Let me write that down, because maybe I will. That's pretty short.
Yeah. To me, it's short. Usually like your horror films are like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, but I thought 81 minutes was pretty short.
Yeah.
But packed a good punch in the 81 minutes.
So let's get into this. Let's I watched it once. I'm guilty of watching it once.
And you already know I watch things like 5 times.
Yes, so I figured you would fill me in or direct me here in the right way. But
Mm-hmm.
I will say that the film starts off kind of gloomy already, right? It has this kind of gloomy tone to it.
It starts off just bloody.
Yeah, like it's already like,
yeah. So we see Anna Lynn McCord. She's the main actress that plays Pauline, and she's a good actress. I know her from a series called Nip Tuck, and she just played a bitch. And apparently, she played in Beverly Hills 90210. I guess when they rebooted it, I never watched the original anyway, but and she played a bitch then too. So she's an excellent actress when it comes to being a bitch. But in this was kind of cool because you see her like in this very unkempt appearance and just very, like you say, gloomy and just not generally what you would say, oh, that girl's like super pretty kind of thing. Right. So it was kind of cool to see her transform into that for that role. So the opening is just her watching herself bleeding profusely from her nose and mouth, and she's like convulsing, and she's just like watching with such joy. She's just having this fantasy of witnessing that. Mm-hmm. So it immediately just cuts to blood. So we can already kind of see, I mean, and she's also like, I mean, I'm a woman, so it looks like she's going to climaxing as well. Like she really likes it.
She definitely was.
You're like, I can confirm I've seen what that looks like.
I am not a woman. I can say that from my eyes. Really? That was really happening.
I don't think she was faking it.
Right, exactly.
And then she's awake. She's oh my goodness, what a silly little dream.
And mind you, she's wearing a cloth, like kind of like Fifth Dimension kind of look. Mm-hmm. Where she's wearing like, and they're sitting in 2 chairs looking at each other, kind of thing. Okay. Anyways,
and the coloring in this film in these dream sequences is beautiful. Let me just say that too. It's a very different tone from the entire, the way that the film is shot, but during those dream sequences, like, it's really cool. Very vivid.
Right.
Her little sister
she does not look like herself.
Oh yeah. No, she's like super hot, in these dream sequences, right? But aren't we all, when we like dream about ourselves, we're like, I'm not going to dream about ugly me. You know what I mean? Yes. If I'm going to be in a dream, my own dream, I'm going to look real good. We cut to her sister. She's shown with this like oxygen mask thing that's over her face, and it's like pumping her chest kind of. We learned that her sister is ailing. She has cystic fibrosis. So it's obvious like that the parents are crushed, that their youngest daughter, who we quickly also learned that is like their prized child, like that is their favorite. I mean, they always say that a parent has their favorite. Well, they make it pretty known in that household who the favorite is.
Definitely.
Yeah. Not only because, she is, everybody knows the outcome. Her future doesn't look very good. She doesn't get transplants and things like that. She's going to pass away. But I think it's because she's so different from our main character, Pauline. Like you have like the model, like super pretty, does all the right things in school social wise, and then they have their outcast daughter. So they just kind of gravitate towards the quote good one.
The Pleasantville looking one.
Because the other one can't be saved, apparently.
Yeah, the other one's just not going to make it.
Yes. The mother, she is something else in this movie. She is just one miserable control freak lady. And the dad is just trying to get by. Like, he's just trying to stay under the radar. He doesn't want to make anybody upset. He just wants to eat, work, and that's it. So we're introduced very early on in the dynamic between the parents. They're just 2 people that happen to be married, and they live in the same house.
You get the sense that he's like in this kind of doghouse kind of
deal.
He's
like permanently in the doghouse for everything, tail between the legs. And it just makes me laugh because like this is what like it looks like when two parents, they should just get divorced. Like,
Oh yeah.
it reminded me of like growing up when my parents were like, oh, we're gonna get divorced, and we're like, thank God, man. Like, Jesus.
Right.
We're in sex ed class, which, by the way, I didn't take sex ed. That wasn't like a thing in school when I went to school. Was it a thing for you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Was not a thing for me.
It was
So
gross.
they're in there, and abruptly she's just like, so like, could you get an STD from a dead body?
The teacher's like, okay.
He's like, I did not sign up for this. And everybody just kind of looks at her in the classroom, and she's like, well, what?
Like it's a legit question.
Yeah. And it's funny because like these little tidbits will come throughout the film. So the sex ed teacher is just like, you know, going through motions of like these shitty kids, and he just keeps getting kind of gently bullied by these students too.
Mhm.
So there's something that comes up later that's funny. He gets a little note, and it's just hilarious. Mom picks her up to go to counseling through a pastor because her daughter is just so deeply deranged, and only the Lord can fix this. You know, it couldn't come across her mind to like maybe go see a psychologist or a psychiatrist.
I thought they said that she couldn't afford it. Our family cannot.
Oh yeah, they can't afford it, but I mean, like, if you think your kid is that messed up, you'll find a way. Yeah. So the pastor also cannot stand her. Like they both dislike each other. They both know that the other is full of shit. And it's just really funny to see the dynamic between them because they don't want to be there, but this controlling mom is making them be there. But she does not want to stay around for these sessions. She's like, you deal with each other. Pick you up an hour. Okay, bye.
Yeah. And
hilarious.
The pastor. Let's talk about the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
They could not have picked a better person.
No. Seeing his face, I was like, oh my God.
He had that little perv mustache, that pencil line mustache right above his lip. He just looked like he had no time for this person, this little girl.
We cut to, and these are some of my favorite scenes in the film, is her dear God moments where she is like in a confessional and she's just talking with God, and she's very frank. She's like, look, I don't believe in you. I'm sorry. I just don't. But most people do. So I'm going to try this out.
Yeah.
See where this gets. Yeah. Just let's test this if you're real or not. So she is just telling him like, look, this is what I plan. I need to lose my virginity. And I know you don't like it because it's premarital, but I'm just letting you know this is what's going to happen.
I'm going to do it anyways.
Yeah, you can either have my back or not, but in case you do have my back, I do have some requests.
Yeah.
Don't want to get pregnant. Please don't let me get pregnant. And there's like a time where she says in one of her confessions, she's like, I know, like, you don't believe in abortion, so can you just do us both a favor?
Yeah.
Don't make me pregnant so I don't disappoint you. And it's just, she keeps having these moments, and it's just hilarious. It is so funny to me that she just creates this fake relationship with God just to validate herself and make herself feel better.
Talks to God nonchalantly.
Yeah. She's just going through the notions at school. She's not popular, right? People know her because they want to stay away from her, kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom, not only does her mom force her to go to these sessions with a pastor, she also is trying to force her daughter to go to cotillion. And I thank the Lord that I didn't grow up in a household where girls went to cotillion, because I would die. There would be absolutely no way that I could do this. But she's like forcing this situation on the school counselor, who is I love this actress, Marley Matlin, I believe is her name. And she's a deaf actress, and the mom is talking to her, and she's just like, oh my God. Like, she's just over enunciating every word. Yes. And the counselor's just looking at her like, you dumb fucking bitch. Like,
I'm deaf.
yeah, she's like, I'm a stupid bitch. I'm just deaf. And so, Pauline gets there and they're like squabbling about it. And she starts doing sign language. Like, I forgot something like, I would rather die than be in a room with you too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Your relationship makes me not want to talk to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So the mom. Scene. Yeah, the mom just has it in her mind that she needs to go to cotillion because she needs her to learn how to be a proper lady.
Right. For those, I did not know that. I didn't know. It's the first I've ever heard of something like that.
It's now that, the show's already come out. It's like very Bridgerton looking, like.
Right.
It's so stupid.
Doing the waltz.
Look, just cross your legs when you're eating and you're like wearing a dress. Like, just keep your legs closed and like maybe chew with your mouth closed and don't slurp. Yeah. Like, if you can do those things,
as a knife on the left.
I don't fucking know even that shit. I just want to eat. Just don't have me look like a fool. That's what I would tell my daughter. I don't need to pay for her to go to these classes. She has her eyes set. So we know by this point, Pauline's main goal is to lose her virginity. And she is an aspiring surgeon. She wants to be a surgeon. She thinks being in school is useless. Doing all of these things that her mom wants her to do is useless because it's just hindering her ability to become a surgeon. She just has this stuck in her head that this is what she's meant to do. And she's just very obsessed with anything medical, anything blood. She's a highly intelligent girl. Also, that's another thing that you'll like see. She's too smart for her own good, and she just has zero social skills. The girl you can tell she like longs to have like friends and everything, but she just is missing the mark with everybody.
Even like you said, like with the teacher too, like in the classroom,
she can't even be a teacher's pet, man. She can't even be like a cool nerd.
No. And I've got something on that. So the guy who plays the teacher, Mr. Clay, he's famous for a role on Criminal Minds. Matthew Gray Gubler, and I could be pronouncing his name wrong. I apologize. But in the movie, when Pauline notes that teenagers are socialized as sociopaths, that was something that the character that guy played on Criminal Minds would say all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a cool little connection there as well.
That is cool.
But for her to say socialized as sociopaths, like it's like she's talking about herself or something.
Mm-hmm. So another one of these sequences that she's having these bloody fantasies is we see that she is just climbing on top of a freshly autopsied body.
I mean, not just climbing.
Okay, slithering. Yeah. She was rubbing herself all over that body.
She was 2 inches from the body the whole time.
That's true. Yes, because these are sexual fantasies. We come to see. She's just straight up like having wet dreams every time she has these.
Doing it in some kind of void. I don't know. It's like all. I don't know where she's at.
She's horny. We know that she's horny. Yeah. She's trying to lose her virginity. So she sets her eyes on her potential suitor. His name is Adam. And wouldn't you know, he's like dating one of her like arch nemesis, the one girl that just is always just berating her and just picking on her. Yeah. And she's dating like it's like the head cheerleader dating the football star. So she sees them at the bleachers and she's just like, hey, dude, I don't know if we've ever met. My name is Pauline. And he's just they're all looking at her like, okay, what's up? Mm-hmm. She gives her number to him and she's like, look, I'm going to just put it straight to you. I need to lose my virginity. And you, sir, are my first pick. Here's my number. Call me. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, And don't wait too long either. You're at the top of my list. And I'm just like, damn, this girl is so cool. Like,
fucking ugly Betty making some
I
hands
know,
and shit.
dude, but the confidence is so unmatched. And I'm here for it. And then he just looks at him and he's like, huh, whatever, bitch. Put a pin in that. She has this really like cute moment with her sister. I don't want to say it's cute. It's cute in the way that her sister is much younger than her, but she really seems to be her only confidant. She only has her sister to like kind of talk to. Her sister's the only one that tolerates her. I'll put it that way. Her sister is very empathetic towards Pauline, and so she just has this feeling she just needs to protect her and just be nice to her. So they're having this little moment, and she's outlining her body in chalk. She's having Grace to sit there, and she's just la 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 with the chalk, just tracing her body. And she tells her little sister that she wants to lose her virginity, and it's got to be when she's on her period.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the things.
She's got to have it on her period. That's the first time we hear about that. And she's got to have it on her period. Okay. And you know, they do say, and she brings it up several times, that she can't, you know, that statistically your chances of getting pregnant is very low when you're on your period. So that's kind of part of the reason. But at this point, we all know the reason why she wants, because it's bloody. She wants to see and like experience the bloodiness of it.
Right. I think even one time she sniffed her tampon, if I'm
yeah, dude.
I forgot about that until you said the blood.
Never in a million years. I barely want to look at it. Okay. No, I'm okay. Oh God, that's so gross. Funny thing about the tampons though. During the premiere.
Right. So during the premiere, there's controversial during the promotion, because on the 2012 Sundance Festival, the director, Richard Bates Jr., decided to hand out fake bloody soaked tampons to the press and the peers to promote the film.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine? Just like,
what is this?
like, what an odd appetizer. Oh my goodness. They're trade passing these.
Does it even have like a little tag that says what the movie is or anything? It's just,
no.
Here's the bloody tampon. Enjoy.
Yeah. And they're like, which film does this apply to?
I'm not going to it.
And they're watching and they're like, oh, okay, I see. Oh, now I get it. Now I get the tampon. Thank you. During the film, we're going to see, you know, montages of like her sister Grace getting her breathing treatments because it's very necessary for her. Her sister struggles so terribly to breathe. She's always coughing and always hurting. We're going to see little flashbacks of that simultaneously happening, you know, as we're following Pauline. And I think it just goes to touch base on the inevitable. We know what is going to eventually happen to this little girl, trying to show the desperation of the parents, trying to save her, trying to do everything they can for their perfect child, while Pauline is just thrown on the wayside. And it's probably been that way her whole life.
That girl just mouths off to whoever she wants.
Pauline starts getting real frisky and she wants to pierce her nose. So that's exactly what she does. Gross. I could never imagine doing that.
And you talk about, you know, mouthing off like she talks down to her dad.
Oh my God.
At
dude,
the table.
Not only is the wife just a fucking bitch, so you already know he's not getting laid. Let's just make that clear. Also, the poor guy has to deal with a bitch wife and he doesn't get laid. And then he has his daughter who is kind of shown as the reject and she's dogging on him too.
All the time.
He can't win, this poor dad, forever on autopilot, but which kind of just adds to his charm. We have more sequences. This time she's climbing over these bodies and she is climaxing to her dreams of these bodies and a bathtub full of blood. It's just
soaks in it.
Yeah, and she looks so good and she has like this intense makeup and she's just the confidence that she exudes, like it shows in her real life, it shows in her dreams.
It does.
So
it's a good way of showing her expression of how she sees or views herself.
That's how she sees herself, and that's why she has the confidence she does to go up to that dude and be like, "Hey, I want to fuck." In front of his girlfriend. Also, his girlfriend was sitting right there, I believe. And she's just sitting there.
Yeah, because she's like, "Hey, does your girlfriend have STDs?" And he's like, "No." She's like,
"Oh, yeah. Yeah." She like outs him later.
Damn.
Oh my God. So we also see that there's this neighbor across the street from Pauline's house. She just likes to go out there and just jump rope.
Oh,
yeah, but this little girl's a bitch. Yeah, in the driveway, and she is just facing their house. So they always have like these little weird stare downs or like look at each other. And Pauline just wants to have a friend, right? So she's like, "Oh, I used to jump rope," and she's like, "Okay." Like she's like, "I don't give a fuck." Yep. Yeah, it's just funny.
Like, you're weird. But
I
was gonna say, I'm sorry, like to think about it in hindsight, did she want a friend?
I think that it turned, knowing what we know is going to happen. I think at one point, I think she really did want to have a friend. And then maybe that was very short-lived. Grace tried sticking up for her sister, like, "Hey, don't be mean to my sister." And the girl just gives the finger, like, "Fuck both of y'all then, nerds." Yeah. And then I think that maybe the second time that girl just completely snubbed her, I think she started like, "You know what? I don't like this bitch after all."
I see.
I think that's probably what happened.
I like that theory.
Yeah, but it's just so funny because it has like this coming of age feeling to the entire film. Like you're growing up and you're in high school and middle school and your kids are still at that age where they will be outside, and just to see their interactions with each other. And like if that happens with any kid, any school, there's just shitheads and weird kids and stuff like that, and they're all just trying to figure out their hormones and their life and stuff like that. It gave me that. I don't know if you ever saw that show Pen 15 on Hulu. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It kind of gave me that vibe of just, yep, this is what it's like being a teenage adolescent girl. They're all just mean to each other. Well. Guess who's calling Pauline?
Yeah, he's, on second thought.
You took her up on that offer.
Why not? It's going to be my first time too,
just
sure.
Goes to prove, like, guys are just guys. He had a free, open opportunity to put no effort into getting laid, and he said, "Why not? Sure. I'll bite. Let's see." She's probably weird because she's real freaky. And she is. And he's going to find that out. He's going to find that out very, very soon. We're there. She's getting picked up. She tells her mom, "Hey, school's out today. I'm going to go to a study group." And her mom is like, "And a boy's picking you up?" So she, of course, wants to do the best she can for her daughter. She's like, "This is it."
Pushed her out the door.
Yeah, she's like, "This is it. Maybe my daughter can have a friend or a love interest. There's hope for her. Let me just get her all dolled up." And so she does. Guy picks her up. They go to this like just gross by the hour motel looking that you would see. Yeah, it's like a motel that you find on Marbach. Somewhere on the south side. Terrible. They're there. He's so excited, right? Because he knows he's going to get laid. And he's like, "Hey, I swiped these for my brother." And this is I have so many favorite scenes in this movie. But he's like, "I got these condoms and they're magnums."
Yeah.
Poor baby.
It reminded me of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. "I got these Magnum condoms for my Magnum dong." She just looked at it and she's all scientific. Take your pants off.
Yeah, she's like, "Okay, yeah, take them down." So she sees it, and this poor kid gets hit twice. She first looks at it and says, "Well, it's very clear that you're too small.
Yeah.
So these won't work out." And he's just looking at her and he's like, oh, fuck. And she's like, but it's okay. I spent my life savings to be on birth control, so I cannot get pregnant. And he's like, okay. And she's like, and also, it'll hurt less. So she just stabbed him and twisted it. She's like, this is a great thing that you're so small because it's going to hurt less.
With his pants down, standing up, looking stupid.
And you know, I am actually impressed that he was still able to get it up.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what it's like to be a guy. Yeah, I don't know what.
Boy, you don't have a choice. Even with the shot downs, it's like, whatever.
Dude, that was a double homicide. She got his ass so good. we're cutting.
Stop there, though. Keep going. She didn't stop there.
It wasn't enough. So she's on top having a grand old time, and they're just kind of going through it, and she's like, you know what? I want you to go down on me. And he's like, okay, no problem. We all know what's coming for Adam because he does not suspect anything. I guess when moving positions, you're not looking. I don't get that. I don't get that part. But
you never look down.
Yeah. So he's going down on her, and he's just like, oh my God, like very, very quickly he's under the covers, and you can see him panicking under the covers. He's like, oh my God.
What the fuck?
And he's got blood all over his mouth. And he goes to a mirror and he looks at himself, and he's just, I mean, I'm not a guy. I don't know how I would deal with that. What would you do if that happened?
His fucking mind left his body.
He had an outer body experience. Absolutely. He factory reset right there on the spot. And you could just see that she was so proud of herself. She's like, fuck yeah.
Like laying there all regal.
And he still has to take her home, and he's still got to take her home. So imagine the entire car ride. We get a little taste of it when he's dropping her off, and she's just so like cute and smug, just hanging on the side of his window, just looking at him. And she's like, God, I had a really nice time.
Did you say you get a little bit of taste of it? Pun intended?
Yeah, pun intended, right? And so she's just on there, and she's like, oh man, it was so great. Thank you. And he only tells her, can you get the fuck off my car? Oh my God, that poor kid. He got his Red Wings, and he didn't even want them. He probably didn't even know that was like a thing.
Nope. He got christened way early.
Yes. Grace, the little sister with cystic fibrosis, gets some devastating news. As I'm sure that, things out here exist for kids her age. She's a part of groups and things with other kids that are just like her that are suffering from the same ailment. She learns that her friend dies.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really sad because the parents are just like, oh my God, like it probably puts things into perspective for the parents and for herself. Like, great, she even makes a comment like, this is the hardest part. Your friends die. So it's pretty terrible. Everybody just starts realizing it's very real. If it wasn't real, people that they know, kids that they know are dying, and these are her friends, and how can they help her? And I'm sure internally Pauline's gears are turning. How can I help my sister? My sister's dying. Like, she's my only friend. How am I going to be able to like live this life without my sisters? My parents hate me. Or she feels like her parents hate her. Yep. So then we're back at school, and there's another bleacher moment where actually before the bleacher moment, she's in class and she is testing her own blood to see if she has STDs. Like the very next day. Yeah. The very next day that she's looking to see if she has STDs, and the girl is just like, you're fucking sick. Like, what is wrong with you? And the girl's probably thinking like, nobody's even going to have sex with you. Why would you even try to see if you have STDs? Right. We're there at the bleachers, and she's like, hey, Adam, what's going on? And he's just not having it, right? Like, ugh.
What are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. And then she was like, oh, you better watch out, because she was testing herself for STDs in class. And he's like, what? And she's like, well, yeah, I just wanted to, you can never be too safe. And they're just kind of like, oh, okay. And she's like, I think her name was Natalie or something. She's like, hey, Natalie, you don't have any STDs, do you? And she's like, gross, you're disgusting. No, I don't. And she's like, oh, well, I guess that means I don't either. Toodles.
Damn. Ruthless.
I know. You could just see, like, as she's walking away, there she's just like looking at him, and she's like, "What is she talking about?" Like,
girl, she's crazy.
You're like, you were not trying to tell me. Yeah, you were not trying to tell me that you banged this girl. This starts getting a little worse with the neighbor, with the little bitchy neighbor. So she actually comes by the house to get some money from the mom, like for like some Christian, you know, like, oh, support Jesus or support the church, whatever it is, or help the kids. And the mom gives her a hefty little donation. She's like, God bless you. And this is the mom giving it to her whenever she says that they're like so strapped for cash, right? But anything for Jesus. So she gives her the money, and Pauline just like very like coyly just tells her, like, if you ever come by again, or if you're ever mean to me again, I'm gonna do a tracheotomy on you.
Yeah, like real close. Like, don't you fucking come back?
Oh no! And the girl's like, oh, like, damn, like, yeah. No, hey, I'm gonna kick your ass. No, I'm gonna do a tracheotomy on you. And I think she believes her.
Yeah,
she knows that she's just kind of crazy, and yeah, weird. We're in the locker room now. This is probably my favorite line throughout the entire movie. I just thought it was just so hilarious because it shows Pauline's just funny, dry personality, and she's just trying to tell it's the Natalie, the blonde girl that was dating Adam. She's like, look, I talked with him. Obviously, it's true that you guys fucked, so I'm good. You can have him. And Pauline's like, I don't want him. This is not my favorite quote yet, but she says he licks pussy like a dog drinks water.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's terrible. That's so mean.
Where did she learn that anyways?
Like, where did she get these
she couldn't read
burns from?
When you check yourself for STDs, but she knew that.
Yeah. And so the girl's just like, oh my God, you're sick. Well, can I tell you something? This is my favorite line. She's like, make it quick. I got to shit. That just killed me. I just could not. I was like, this girl really? Shit. Yeah. She does not care about what people think of her. In my wildest dreams would I never say that. And I could be kind of mean. Right? I would not. It's just so crazy. Funny. Grace is watching her now at home. She is just marking herself with the lipstick on her abdomen. Mm-hmm. We can clearly see that she has an outie belly button, which, I guess is what people consider to be non-aesthetically pleasing, right? Nobody wants to see that. My son has an outie, but it's just, it's not her fault.
Right.
And she's like, telling her sister, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do this like on myself. And, Grace is just like, all right. She just leaves the room. She's like sure. Dude, okay, girl. Go ahead, girl. No problem. And throughout, we see these little moments where Pauline is trying to like fish love out of her parents too throughout this movie, and it kind of made me sad. So you also see like little moments of that because she kind of has like a little moment with her mom, and her mom tries to try, if that makes sense. Right. She's not trying, but she's trying to try.
Right,
because she has to.
Sure she's not a good mother. She's not a bad mother.
Yeah, she went to cotillion herself, so she needs to uphold her reputation. Yes. We're in class, and Pauline is next to her fellow bully, and she gets in class, and she's obviously coming in late, so the teacher's already irritated. And then she's like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And she's like, or the teacher's like, "Do you have a hall pass?" She's like, "No, but I really gotta go, so whatever." She rushes to the restroom to drink Epicac. Is that how you say that? Epicac syrup?
Yeah, something that's
pretty much when you drink it, like, you throw up. And I want to say it's probably used for people who like overdose and stuff. That's the only thing I could think of, like, why you would need that.
like
to try to just so she goes into the restroom and she just drinks this drink because she wants to make herself sick, goes back to the class. "Oh my God, I'm feeling sick, I really gotta go." And the teacher's like, "No, I'm not having it. Like, girl, you're already gone way too long. I'm not gonna let you go again." This poor girl next to her, Pauline, just throws up.
Oh, nasty. And she could have looked away. She could have done that. But
she faced her for sure. Yeah, she just straight up pukes on this girl. And oh my God, the teacher starts like dry heaving. And he's like, "Oh shit."
It's nasty.
Cotillion Day is here. So the whole point of Pauline doing that, she wanted to make herself so sick where her mom would let her skip out, but her mom was already one step ahead of her, and she's like, "I know you went to my medicine cabinet and took that. I don't give a shit. You're going." And she's also got a cold sore on her mouth, on her bottom lip. So she's just like, "I have this cold sore." And the mom's like, "Well, I don't know what you want me to do with it, do about it." And she's like, "Let's just cover it up with makeup." And she's like, "Well, I have herpes." She's like, "You got it because your dad saved your life because you were drowning and he had a cold sore." Like, would you rather have died? Like, Jesus, like, let's move on. So we're there at Cotillion. Yeah, we're there at Cotillion, and she's trying so hard to catch a friend. You know what I mean? Like, she's befriending this one little girl. They're getting ready to, kind of further the conversation. And then she's like, "Have you ever?"
To be there.
Yeah, exactly. And then she tells the girl, "Have you ever considered getting work done?" And the little girl's like, "Fuck this, I'm out, dude. I'm out." Like,
fucking weirdo.
Grace is caught kissing a boy, and the mom is just petrified. Like, how could my daughter kiss a boy in Cotillion when we're trying to pretend that we're like little ladies? Proper. And yeah,
and then Pauline kisses that one boy.
This kid's like, "Do you want to dance?" And she's like, "Oh, okay." And they're dancing, and he's not into it at all. And she just plants the nastiest kiss on him, and he's freaking out because he's like, "Oh my God, now I have herpes. Am I gonna get one too?" And Pauline's mom is like, "I don't know, maybe." Like,
I only danced with her because she had special needs.
Yeah, he's like, "I thought she was a special needs
the word
kid."
you used, but
no, yeah, we're not using the R word, but yeah, it was hilarious. He thought he was doing God's work, and he's gonna get a cold sore.
He's got herpes and shit.
Yes, the mom can't catch a break, dude. She just really can't. So they get home. Pauline just runs upstairs, leaves this huge mess in the house, and the dad is just there, and he's like, "Well, I guess I gotta clean up after everybody," which is just a common theme throughout the whole film, that the dad plays every role because everybody depends on him, and nobody likes him. Nobody cares about him. She's suspended indefinitely, so Pauline decides to spend a day at the library, and she is just researching about lungs, cystic fibrosis, lung images, and stuff like that. So she's again feeding that obsession of wanting to be a surgeon. And now it's very, very clear she wants to be a surgeon specifically and quick enough so she can heal her little sister. Right. And us, realistically, I mean, babe, you're not going to be able to do that for like the next 15 to 20 years.
Right.
It's school you have to go through to do that.
Mom tells her that too. Come on.
Yeah. Like, even trying to tell her, like, you have to get through school so you can reach your goals. Like, just trying to do anything to, like, push her to do what she would see is any good. She ends up catching her parents fighting. The mom is just screaming about how much she basically hates her daughter Pauline and that she can't bond with her, that she's so strange and that she's failed. And we see Pauline hearing this conversation and she's just crying her eyes out. And we all know her to be strange and weird, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't have feelings. And so that's whenever we kind of see Pauline's wall start to come down just for that moment. And then it's, you kind of think like, do you feel bad for her? Like, did you feel bad for her?
No. I felt like she was getting a moment that she needed.
Oh yeah.
I didn't feel like oh, like that's the reason why she's
like,
so
oh, poor me,
pissed off. Yeah, I felt like, well, what did you expect? Like, she kind of chose to be like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And it's probably just showing like, she made an effort to go to Cotillion and stuff like that, and it still wasn't good enough. And she's like, okay, well, bitch, I guess this is how it is. Like, this is my reality. Pauline's walking home from school, and the bitchy jump rope girl is there just doing her thing, and we see a dead bird kind of like in the sidewalk. She gets really excited. Pauline sees it, and she's like, oh, shit, I gotta get that. So she doesn't realize that she's being watched. So she just very quickly goes into her book bag and she tries to, get some papers to scoop up this bird so she can... by that time, I was like, she probably wants to cut that thing open and then do all of that business, which it's exactly what she does. She just kind of cuts it open. She's taking all the organs out, and then she starts like licking her fingers.
Yes, it's disgusting.
And she was just like in it, and it was just pretty. I thought it was cool, but it was so gross.
God, it was gross.
Yeah, thanks for the practice, bird. Pauline puts her sister's mask on too after she's done with the breathing treatment, and it just she just, I guess, wanted to find that one little moment that maybe she could empathize with her sister a little bit, see what it feels like to have cystic fibrosis and struggle to breathe. And when she took the breathing mask off, I don't know if you caught this, but it was so gross, and it just added to the grossness of Pauline in general, is when she takes that mask off, you see like all of the humidity and the spit or snot or whatever is just coming off of her face. It was so just like gross, but I loved it though, because it just added that layer of grossness to it.
Yeah.
Like, make no mistake, she's a gross girl. They really want to drive it home that she's just gross.
Nasty.
Mm-hmm. More, hey God, it's me, your girl, keeps coming. These fantasies keep happening with her, like her dream sequences, and eventually see her holding her own decapitated head. And I thought that scene was really cool too.
Yeah, that's a really cool shot. That was nice.
Yeah,
the blood and the gore, like the whole part of it was it really caught the attention. Like if you were losing attention to the movie at that point, you're gonna like, oh, this is churning. You can see a point's churning.
Mm-hmm. Her mom tries to have a conversation with her, telling her that she obviously has failed in some ways as a parent. She is realizing that she's projecting possibly her own childhood trauma onto Pauline, which is causing the friction in their relationship. And you can tell Pauline's just like, we're past this. Mm-hmm. Like whatever self-help book you're reading and all of that stuff, it's just like not working. And the mom is like, look, we're going to be getting you some real medical help here.
She checked out a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. And the mom is trying to come to the realization that she really does need to get like some medical help for her daughter. So her house gets vandalized. Oh, and that's where I feel bad for the dad again, because guess who's going to clean that up? He has to clean that all up. It says Pauline is a cunt. And we hear like this funny montage of like the two girls going back and forth and trying to how you're supposed to spell cunt.
Well,
They're like,
yeah.
is it with the K or is it with the C? Like, I don't know, it's with the K. Oh no, I think it's with the C. And they had already sprayed the K so you can see the K.
Like over it.
And they X'd it out and put C-U-N-T.
Yeah.
So they just demolish her house, and she goes to school to kick this girl's ass. Like Pauline has
She's
just had
ready.
enough. Yeah. And I think Pauline was just like, you're gonna mess with my house now. Like, okay, no. So this ensues. Obviously, she's in major trouble with the school, and they're like, you just can't like do stuff like that. And she's like, look, just put me with a clinical psychologist. He'll have a note that's going to clear this all up for you in like 5 minutes.
It doesn't work like that, Pauline.
It does not, girl. Like, you have to like get
hell?
these diagnoses. But she's kind of self-diagnoses herself as a borderline personality disorder, and she's very aware with it. And it's kind of cool that she's smart enough. I told you, she's very smart. She knows what's wrong with her, but like, she's kind of stuck in this age where she's still a child. She's treated like a child. Her parents won't get her the help. So it's kind of like, well, what do you fucking expect me to do then? Like,
Right.
I'm just a child. I can't possibly help myself. And look at my parents. They won't help me either. So I can kind of see, I guess, where you don't feel bad for her.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
she's so self-aware.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emotionally intelligent.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. Here comes the self-harm. She's there carving a cross into her arm, and her mom's just like, dude, like, why are you carving a crucifix? And she's like, it's not a crucifix, it's the Red Cross.
It's a tattoo.
Yeah, she's like, it's just like a tattoo, calm down. And she's like, I'm not doing this because I hate myself. Like, I just want to give myself this Red Cross. And I thought the Red Cross symbol was kind of cool because in her mind, she's going to be the Red Cross for her sister. That's why she wants to be a surgeon so bad, is because she wants to be that savior for her sister. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's a lot of little parts of this film that are foreshadowing, like, you know, the ending as we're getting to that point, to the end of the movie. Mom finds out that Grace has to go on a transplant list. This is like much sooner than anybody anticipated. Grace just isn't getting better. We just, learned not too long ago before that her friend had died. So the mom and dad are just like, holy shit, like having to be put on a transplant list. This is like super serious. There's nothing else that can be done besides her getting new lungs. Pauline hears this and she knows what needs to be done. She starts adopting or exacerbating this delusional surgeon, and she's ready to do the work. She makes an announcement that she's on the road to get better, that kind of thing, just to kind of play the part. And the mom is like, cool, Dad and I are going to go out. The neighbor's going to come over and watch you guys. And she's like, what the fuck? We're going to have a babysitter? She's like 2 years older than me. And the mom's like, no, I'm not going to leave you here alone, because deep down, we know the mom is scared.
She knows that.
She's scared for Grace, her youngest daughter. Yeah. So she's like, we need a buffer there. Yeah. We need a buffer. Dad ends up falling ill. He can't go. But mom's like, I don't give a shit. I'm leaving. Bye. See you guys later. Dad will watch over you. You girls have fun. I'll see ya.
Good. Uh-huh.
Pauline wants to cozy up to her dad, and she's like, oh gosh, Dad, look, I made you some tea, but she slipped some sedatives in there because she has concocted this plan, and she drugs her dad, ties him up. She goes and she tells the neighbor across the street who's jumping rope, just forever jumping rope. And she said, hey girl, like I have some extra jump ropes because my sister can't use them anymore because of her lungs. So I don't really want to use them. Like, would you like them? And that girl is just like, okay, sure.
Well, she was
no
like,
problem.
and then she was like, all right, I'll go.
She's just like, jump ropes? Yeah, bitch, I'm in.
Yeah.
So she takes her. And it reminded me of Ace Ventura whenever Jim Carrey's chasing the football players. And
Yep.
he just jumps on them with the cloth to like make them pass
Chloroform their
out.
ass.
Yes. So she does that to our neighbor friend, drags her all the way through the backyard. We don't see where she puts her just yet.
Nope.
Then she goes upstairs to talk to Grace, and she's just loving on her sister. And she's like, you know, I know you're not going to understand this now. I love you so much, and I hope you can forgive me what I'm about to do to you. And Grace is just like not even like, this is all normal talk for her. She's just like, yeah. She does the same thing to her sister. She knocks her out and she drags her. Then Pauline shaves her head. Clean, like just shaves it. And a fun fact about this is the actress Annalyn McCord, she wanted to shave her own head for this scene because she wanted to be taken seriously by, I guess, the director, the writer. She just wanted people to see that she really took this role seriously. So she shaved her own head, which is wild. I would never.
It looked really good.
It looked really good because it was real. Yeah, that's like, when I saw that, I was like, dang, that looks like really good. Like, that's a good, like, wig cap or however, bald cap, like, whatever they did. Oh, no, it's because it was real.
It was real. Okay. Good.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. She goes to the garage where she has two tables set up side by side. And she has already opened them both wide open. We see their faces. They're clearly very deceased. And she is just collecting their guts and moving their guts around in, like, what are they, like Home Depot 5-gallon paint buckets?
I don't know. It was like putting sandbags in
each other's
body. Mind you, they don't have any oxygen mask or
no. This is just raw dogging open chest cavity surgery.
Fisher Price, My First Surgeon Kit.
Exactly, operation. So we see her transplant the lungs, like move one to the other from the bitchy neighbor to her sister. And she's just like reveling in her success. She thinks that she's doing the best thing ever. And Mom comes home simultaneously while this is happening, and she sees her husband. This is funny too. She sees her husband tied up, and she's like, "Where's Grace? Where's Grace?" She keeps asking only for Grace. She's not asking for Pauline at all. So that just again shows you how much nobody cares about this girl, Pauline. And she can't find anybody. She's going through the house yelling, "Grace, Grace, Grace." Nope, Grace isn't there. She could have easily helped out her husband, untied him, ungagged him at
he was
most.
Still there struggling.
Yeah, she just fucking left him there. Like, dude, you're on your own. Bye. Like, there could be an intruder in the house or something. Wouldn't you want? You would think that you would try to depend on the man to like protect you, but Mom's got it all figured out. She stumbles into the garage and she is greeted with the scene of the two girls and her daughter, Pauline, just covered in blood. And she has just this smile on her face. And she's like, "Mom, like, I did it. I finally did it. I told you I could do this. Like, don't you love me?
Remarkable.
Yeah, don't you love me? Don't you, like, can't you see this? Like, what's going on?" And her mom is just like, realizing, she starts like screaming and she's like, "Oh my God, what have you done?" And she just hugs her daughter, which is really like the first sign of like any type of real affection that she gives Pauline. And she's just holding on to her tight. And as her mom is sobbing, Pauline is also coming to terms like, "Oh shit, this was not good.
Yeah.
I did not." Yeah, she's like, "I did not save my sister. I actually murdered my sister." And it ends with the mom just this terrible loud scream. And then it just
like she was holding her. She's like she was holding her and screaming like, "I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I want to beat the shit out of you."
Such control in this moment where she's a control freak the entire time, and she's just kind of like, "This is my only daughter I have now." Like, it's like all of these things just happened in that one moment. Like, she's like, "Holy shit, my daughter is fucked up. She just killed my other daughter. She just murdered our neighbor. How am I going to explain this? My husband's still tied up. I don't love my daughter, but I love my daughter, and she's sick.
Yeah. Like, what do you do when they're sick like that? Right.
Yeah, well,
It, it
they didn't care enough to help her out in the first place. They just thought that what was it, like a phase or something
I guess
that
so.
they
Like,
were
she'll
hoping
grow
she
up
was
out of
going to
it.
grow out of.
Mm-mm.
But
But
no, she met a
I,
terrible fate. The whole family got destroyed.
yeah, I think the film really kicked off towards that last, 3/4 of the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it really made the great change to direct it towards almost what you would call like a twist. It's something that
Mm-hmm.
you didn't expect that would happen. It was
But it
more, I
makes
thought,
sense that it did.
yeah,
Like
I
you
thought
didn't think it was going there, but you're like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it just happened really quick to where it was, you weren't able to catch on too quick. Like the
Mm-hmm.
next thing you know, she's taking out parts already. She's not cutting them, or they're not going through the meticulous montage. Like it's just
Mm-mm.
like cut, 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 and then you're like, whoa, what? That just happened. And then,
Yeah.
like you said, the end was very climactic, and it was heartfelt because you can tell that the mom wanted to just shake the shit out of her daughter,
Mm-hmm. She probably wanted
like
to
in
kill her in that
disbelief.
moment.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
disbelief.
I love a horror movie with an unhappy ending, and that had like such an
Hmm.
unhappy ending.
Yeah,
And then it's like poor George, the dad, like he's still tied up and he hears all of this screaming. And so
yeah.
imagine what's going through his mind too, where he's like, "Oh man, if
Just
is she
woke up.
getting murdered? Like,
Yeah.
fucking, I'm tied up and I can't even get away." Like, imagine what the dad was thinking.
It it
Um,
it did a great job. You started off with childhood, normalcy, where
like growing
kids growing
pains
up,
and
right? And you move a little bit further to where how it is in the family and in the house, and then bam, it just cuts to like she just flipped, like she committed to their idea
mm-hmm.
and just went for it. And I find it a little weird that she knew some things, right? Like she knew
But maybe
her
that's a part
body
of
was
her borderline personality.
right. I mean, because she didn't go into too much detail, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
she's checking for STDs and it's the next day. She's talking about like things that she doesn't know about, like, not getting pregnant. And then she goes to, even to as far as like cutting open the children, but like they're not on respirators or
Mm-hmm.
heart monitors or
Like
like
she's
all those
so
little details.
intelligent, but then not.
Yeah, exactly. She could not, she didn't read a little bit further.
Yeah, like she just missed the mark on all of that
It made me feel like she was delusional,
for
very
sure,
delusional about
100%.
how the world worked and how things happened for her to go to those kind of conclusions. And then at the end, she realized, I guess something traumatic clicked
Well,
for her
that
and it
and
flipped it around.
I think it played into her like she's a child still. That
Yeah.
kind of shows like her innocence of like being just a naive, dumb little kid thinking that you know everything and you don't.
Yeah. Or, yeah. I mean, I also think like, how like some movies or some people, they'll say like something happened, traumatize them, and then they click and then like they become crazy or they do
Mm-hmm.
irrational things. But I feel like with her, it
Mm-hmm.
was the other way around. She was already delusional. And then that happened and that trauma clicked her into reality. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
shit, like I did something bad. It was a really good
Mm-hmm.
take. I really liked the direction of it. I really liked the way that it was written. And the type of filter that they use on the camera work was really nice too. It was very
Mm-hmm.
gloomy, but it still painted like
Like
real life
gloomy,
kind of.
grainy. It gave it that
Hmm.
nostalgic coming of age film type feel
Yeah,
to it. And I
yeah,
think it also adds to the comedic part of it too with the way that it was filmed because it just gave that sitcom type 90s vibe to it, the way that it was filmed and all of the interactions with the family, like here we are at the family kitchen table and stuff like that. Like it kind of made me think of the Wonder Years a little bit, like
yeah,
whenever they're
yeah. I
there
agree.
at the table and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then all of her fantasies were just so vivid and bloody and precise and beautiful that they must have taken a good, chunk of time just doing the color saturation on all of that, like in editing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I thought that was pretty cool.
It was a really good movie. I
Hmm.
suggest it.
Yeah, I definitely do. I've told people to watch it, and I give it a solid 8.5. I
I'll agree.
enjoyed every
8.5.
rewatch.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoyed every rewatch that I did of that film. So, yeah, that is Excision. You guys can check it out on Tubi. It is free on there. I'm sure it's on some other streaming platforms, but I only look at the free ones. So,
Yep. The only one's worth it. So yeah,
yes.
we'll start doing this more on a better cadence. We're gonna try to record at least once a month, and we'll see where we can go. If we can get a couple in, bi-weekly, we'll definitely do it. So I'm not too sure what the next 2 movies will be that we're gonna review and choose from,
Or
but
what
we'll keep you
country they'll
posted.
be from, or
Exactly.
what year they'll be from.
Never know.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank y'all very much. See y'all next episode.
Bye.
Bye.